1. Navigation signal light, oil. 2. Bob Lafferty's cabin boat. 3. Union Coal Company, rock dump, formerly boat yards and carpenter shops. 4. Illinois Zinc Company, slag dump, formerly boat yards and carpenter shops. 5. Callahan's Ice House. 6. Hollywood abodes during the Depression years. 7. Steinmeyer Brickyard. 8. Steinmeyer Bottle Factory. 9. Boat launching ramp with railroad track, cable car, and winch. 10. Charlie Brothers Brickyard. 11. Evans Ice House. 12. Boarding houses, saloons, and abodes. 13. Klondike Boarding House, saloon, gambling, dance hall, and dance hall girls. 14. Power Boat Club, built on piers offshore and connected by a boardwalk. 15. Roman Rimley's Boathouse. 16. Squatter Abodes. 17. Corrigan's Ice House, number 1. 18. Corrigan's Ice House, number 2. 19. Called Skating or Dog Pond. 20. Swain Boat Docking Area. 21. Swain Boat Docking Area. 22. Grain Elevator number 1. 23. Burlington Railroad Pumping Station and Water Tank. 24. Grain Elevator number 2. 25. Lock 15. Former docking area for river excursion boats. 26. Oil storage tanks. 27. Cook's Pond and City Dump. 28. Lock number 14 and Lock Tender's House. 29. Canal Mule Barn, largest in the area. 30. LaSalle Coal Mine. 31. Old Mine Blacksmith Shop, still remaining. 32. Old Mine Bridge over Canal Channel, including coal chute for loading canal barges. 33. Old Mine Rock Dump. 34. Bachelor abodes during the Depression years. 35. City of LaSalle water wells. 36. Canal aqueduct. 37. Hobo camp under the Rockwell Road Bridge during the Depression years. 38. Hoover City, hobo huts on the south bank of the towpath during the Depression years. 39. Boathouse. 40. Hobo jungle known from coast to coast. 41. Rockwell coal mine. 42. Mine bridge over the canal channel. 43. Mine rock dump. 44. Split Rock Gun Club. 45. Sullivan and Two Ties Cabin. 46. Hubert Kilter's Log Cabin. 47. Pop Thomas Cabin on south side of towpath. 48. Split Rock, south side. 49. split rock, picnic area, beer garden, and dance pavilion on top of the rock from 1880 to 1910. 50. Interurban waiting station. 51. Interurban bridge over the canal channel. 52. Camping area, shelter house, fireplaces and toilet facilities. 53. Carey Patch Massacre Site. 54. Stone-constructed waste gate. 55. Perpetual flowing water fountain piped from Spring Dell, built by the CCC in 1935. 56. Where Spring Dell flows into the canal channel. 57. Spring Dell. 58. Lock number 13 in Lock Tender's house. 59. Dr. Smith's home. 60. Blackball Cement Mill. 61. Towpath Bridge over Peakamsoggen Creek. 62. Blackball Caves. 63. Remaining concrete piers from Interurban Bridge over the Peakamsoggen Creek. 64. Rock Island Railroad Bridge over the canal channel. 65. Footbridge over the canal channel. 66. Illinois Route number 178. 67. LaSalle County Historical Museum. I'm on the south bank of the I&M Canal here, and this area here is where the Hoover City used to be. There's room here. As you see, the floodwaters are pretty high on the Illinois River, but this area here is dry in here, so I assume that they would have made their little shantyville right here. Hoover cities were usually built alongside of rivers. Here we have the Vermilion River, which is very high, and then the Illinois River in the distance.
So sometimes they weren't even paid in real money. They were paid in something called script. Script was nothing more than a note that said you worked. You couldn't use that note to buy anything. There wasn't even a company store. Now, the only thing you'd use that script for was to buy land along the canal. So here's an interesting phenomenon that happened. Once the canal was finished, many of those men did stay along this 96-mile corridor. They purchased land, they built their homes, and raised their family. Today, we have a population along this 96-mile corridor that is very high percentage of Irish heritage. When I have school groups come on, and I know that they're from the area, I'll ask the kids to raise their hands. How many of you have Irish ancestors? Probably about 85% of the hands go up. I'll ask now, how many of you have Irish ancestors? We even have a few here, too. Okay, good. So I know that the ones from around here, probably many of them are descendants from people who worked on the canal. Well, it was a long project digging this canal. They started in 1836. Didn't finish till 1848, so it was 12 years in the making. But the minute that this canal was finished, it became the popular mode of transportation. Because look how nice this is. It's smooth. You're not getting bounced up and down. It's quiet. You hear the birds singing. Well, Mrs. Lincoln shuts up, you can hear the birds singing. It's clean. As opposed to the only other form of transportation available to them, which was the stagecoach. Now, trust me, the stagecoach was not smooth because those roads weren't paved, they were dirt. They had a lot of potholes. The wheels weren't rubber, they were wood and metal. And it wasn't clean because in the spring with all the rains, there would be, we're talking not just inches of mud, we're talking feet of mud. And at this time of year, when everything was dry, they'd have dust so thick that they couldn't see the person sitting across from them in the stagecoach. They'd take kerchiefs and cover their faces to try to stop from breathing in all of that dust that was coming up. And it wasn't it wasn't quiet either. Stagecoaches were noisy. But so this was the way they wanted to go. Very nice. Now, if we were going all the way from LaSalle to Chicago, that trip would take about 24 hours. So you're going to be here for a while. People would sit back and relax. There was often a piano on board, and there would be somebody who knew how to play. So somebody would start plunking away, and they'd have a sing-along. Now the men, the very first thing that usually happened when they pulled away from the dock, the cards came out. There'd be a card game going. I could see some recognition